And Clark, for just about every team at this time of the year, optimism is running high. That's the magic of the early season.
Couldn't agree with you more. And soon
the Bucks making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. So the Rockets 5 now. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. And it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Porter. That shot off the mark. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate, winning 1 game apiece.
you know, when you only see a team twice a year, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are, or a good feel for them. And oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
Green finds Smith. And here's Porter outside. Rebound, Milwaukee.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Perhaps the best trait of Giannis is loyalty, Clark.
Love that about him, B.A. We've seen others test those free agent waters. No begrudgment there, but not Giannis. Stayed in Milwaukee, a small market team, signing an extension in 2020, and then led the Bucks to that 2021 title. The Greek Freak didn't need to get to a super team to get a ring. He birthed and led a super team right where he was. You know, with his quickness, he's already good at creating separation for his shot.
I remember that.
I know he doesn't need much room to get his shot off either.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Just 5 to shoot. Back to Green. Over Clark. And it's Green missing.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And here's Clark for 3.
I missed that.
The shot comes out, and Houston will come the other way. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
And talking about MP, what a college career he had. Just fantastic in school, a star on many levels.
MP playing 3 years before coming to the NBA. That is rare these days, but I think it was great for his overall development. Of course, it helps winning a title in school.
Puts up a 3, and it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
It just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Bucks on top, leading by 14. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Let's start making some noise, Milwaukee.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets, starting the second. Green out there with Josh Christopher. Then there's Jae'Sean Tate. Then it's Frank Kaminsky on target from range.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
No doubt about it. The Rockets are in a rebuilding mode. I mean, and I know it's a phrase we often use, but Houston really has stripped themselves down to the studs.
Houston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Green against Clark. The 3. It's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Fires it. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2. Well, Clark, one sign that Houston is building for the future has to be all of their young talent.
Yeah, I agree with you, B.A. They're planning for the road ahead. Lots of gifted players on the way up who could develop into a tight-knit squad over the coming seasons. It will be fun to watch what goes on in Houston.
On the wing, Green. Clark covers. Green in the post. Working on Clark. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now.
You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Covered by Crowder. Here's Green. Good D by Clark. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Houston. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Tate against Ingles. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Clark, you've got your good players in the league, but then there's that group that is in that elite category. What type of player commands that kind of respect?
Well, I think it's a guy who shows up every day but produces at a high level. I think you probably tip your hat to scores in that case, but there's a lot of respect and cachet given to outstanding defenders. Anybody that's excellent consistently, I think, gets a level of respect that's special.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls to Tate. You know, Clark, only a handful of teams have won more individual MVP awards than the Bucks.
That's really interesting, B.A., that you mentioned that. But that's how it goes when you have players like Kareem and Giannis walking through your door. And who knows, Giannis might have even more in him before he's done.
Allen, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Carter comes in for Connaughton. Good on both.
You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
And here's Clark for 3. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5.
For me to watch this, I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The Rockets have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Grant, I guess for the Bucks, hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, B.A. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, it probably won't be with second chance points.
Shot clock at 5.
5, 4, 3.
Late clock.
2,
Houston's got to hurry.
1.
Here's Tate. And another miss by Houston.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
A deep 3 from MP.
Oh, I was trying to hit the limit of range.
And some changes here for the Bucks. He's checked in for Lopez. And Giannis Antetokounmpo is subbed in for Crowder. Şengün checked in for Houston. Martin comes in for Tate. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well,
Good defense, Fly.
has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, I am not satisfied. As
Yeah, I guess I got playmaker
that's
too,
what
when
I
I got
said.
19.
I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career. Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allen. Thanks for that. Pass to Garuba. To the paint. Here's Porter. And
I don't care. I don't care.
So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, you know, after he was jettisoned by the Cavaliers, Kevin Porter Jr. getting a second chance here with the Rockets, and they've put the ball in his hands and believe in him.
Smith, he's checked in for
That don't even look like him,
And they
bro.
seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Porter.
Look, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. go off for 50 in a game. He's got some serious skills on the offensive end.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Carter. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here's Milwaukee. They're on an 18-7 run. Porter against Clark. Nice move. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Kevin Porter.
At the line for Milwaukee, Clark, 2 shots.
And that one misses.
That
Green's
game's too
check in
slow.
for Christopher. That one misses.
Okay.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Green for 3. And another miss by Houston.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Clark outside. Jacks up a 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Bucks on top, running away with this one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Holiday and Allen are at guard for him. At forward, it's the talented Giannis and Middleton, and it's Portis. We begin the second half. Here's Antetokounmpo. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
You know, knocking down mid-range jumpers is huge for Antetokounmpo. It doesn't allow the defense to form a wall and play off of it, and it opens up driving lanes as well.
Porter against Holiday. Outside, Green. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Well, you know, he's almost a perfect defensive player. He's got length and strength, and he's athletic. And Giannis plays the game hard all the time, too, which is impressive.
Here's Milwaukee. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Outside Porter. Allen against Green. Pass to Şengün. Back to Green. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Green's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Showing off his inside game, which will complement Green's game on the outside. It'll force defenders to have to guard him in different places on the floor.
Since halftime, they have been efficient.
Timeout charged to Houston.
Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the second time.
Yeah, and in 2021, BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award, too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others.
And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. And the basket by Clark.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Pass to Garuba. Now Tate. The three ball. Crowder grabs the miss.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
Houston has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
I need a 50 bomb.
Takes the three.
I need a 50 bomb. Let me get that 50 bomb.
Clark's got 31 points.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense,
I need
giving
that
up a lot
freaking
of
50 bomb.
three-pointers.
And their
Oh
defense
yeah,
rotations
I
have been
forgot to say.
non-existent.
Hey YouTube.
Tate against Clark.
After how many
Back to
minutes
Tate.
in this
Launches
video?
it. That shot, no good.
Booty.
And Milwaukee will come the other way. Carter
And-
pass to Clark.
And YouTube, the N-word.
19 seconds
It's not
left
a
in the
curse
third
word.
quarter. They grab their own miss. Back to Carter. Pass to Clark. The three is up. And again for three. There
got
is his
3
10th
seconds.
triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided.
Oh yeah, I
Bucks
can't
in.
get a 50 bomb. I can.
Hey, let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the
It's me.
game.
It's me.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Holiday. No half first.
Bucks will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Matthews comes in for Ingles. Clark is checked in for Connaughton. And Dragic has subbed in for Carter. The drive by Porter. Green against Clark. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
Stupid.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Milwaukee. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
I gotta get a 50 bomb next game.
Washington outside.
Dang.
And that's
Air
out
ball.
of bounds. Last touch by Washington. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and
Y'all
help
miss.
keep you in front.
I took both.
Here's Dragic. Clark outside. Lets it go from 14. No good.
I didn't mean to
this
scoot up
one
that far,
belongs to the
bro.
Bucks. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up. For Ali LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
I don't own the copyright of this music. I'm about to cut it off.
What up, Ash? Press?
No. I can show you some.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like...
You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
Great game tonight. You really had it working on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, man, I was just trying to stay aggressive. You know, my teammates were looking for...
Go back there investing in Joda might straight free to make to the top.
I really don't need no defense, bro. As you can see.
Ash, not one chair?
I don't do chairs.
So what about your guests? You all just gonna stand, stare at you?
Guests? No. Did you come in here to drag me from my office decor, or do you want to prep for Top Takes Daily?
Let's prep.
Great. All right. Yeah. So obviously what Shep said was beyond the pale, but you've already been memed to death on social media, so it's not like it's going anywhere.
You know what, Ash, the more and more
soon.
I think about Shep right now, the angrier I'm getting, so I'd rather not talk about this.
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
That just comes with the territory, you know? Like, we make a lot of money, and it's all because of those passionate fans out there. Night in and night out, coming...
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft board.
That's right.
But a lot of people think he has the higher upside due to his athleticism and the fact that he has loads of untapped potential as a relative newcomer to this game, whereas you've been trying to work on your skill set for the last decade plus. How would you respond to people who think you've got the higher floor but the lower ceiling?
I mean, look, Shep would be a great track and field player.
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I gotta ask you.
You know, I'm going to say this as calmly as possible. Because at the end of the day, it's disappointing to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to me, basketball is a place where you express joy. Yeah, I want to beat my opponent, don't get me wrong. So in the heat of the moment, words do get exchanged. But to talk about another man's family? Like, fam, I'm embarrassed for him. My man has a lot of growing up to do.
Well, what I want to know, and we want to know, the next time you two meet, are you going to exchange words?
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation.
I'm ready to play some ball. That's what I'm ready to do.
On into the lap to find a shot that I do like, so that's on me, but my defense is the real problem, Joe. Like, my perimeter defense is just not holding up.
Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts. Check in for Chris Middleton.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple of years. Assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
So for Brooklyn now, we got Joe Harris.
Ooh, okay. Never mind.
Muscly contact. Holiday has the strength and body control to do it.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greeks.
The Nets shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. The Bucks making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt. And teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer. And if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Here's Finney-Smith. Antetokounmpo defending. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Clark for three.
Bruh, that nigga was not even there. Come on now.
Milwaukee with the ball. Clark for three. Drills it from outside. Clark's got his second basket of the night. On draft night, many people wondered where MP might land. But, Greg, you think he was worthy of that 18th pick?
Well, I was a little surprised to see him go in the first round. But clearly his team believed in him. And the leadership and intangibles he brings are really hard to ignore.
Finney-Smith passes to Claxton. Clock at 2. Johnson for 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Holiday dishes to Clark. Rebounded by the Nets. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And missing your free throws.
Why everybody losing to the Grizzlies?
The complexion of the game certainly did in that one.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
Here's
Finney-Smith.
Clark against Dinwiddie. And the Nets miss again.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Back to Clark. The pass to Lopez. Yes, that goes in.
Boy, love watching Brook Lopez go to work. Superb at playing to his strengths down on the box.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Simmons, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Here's Bridges. He's coming off a 16-point game against Memphis.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Johnson. Score the basket. Nice shot.
That's lame as hell.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air. Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Dinwiddie against Clark.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And another three for Milwaukee. It seems everyone wants a piece of MP. It was announced Mobile One will run a campaign centered all around him.
And hard to ignore the star power that MP has started to build from his time in college until now. He's becoming a household name.
The regular season just getting started. It's like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers.
Let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. Things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Jay Crowder's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Joe Ingles comes in for Allen. And it's Pat Connaughton.
See what happened was.
It's tipped.
See what happened was. I thought I was Curry at the moment.
Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in.
Well, okay, Seth Curry getting active on the glass. When this guy hustles, boy, he's keeping plays alive.
MP looking around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Clark's got 15.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Thomas up top. Here's Johnson. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Bucks leading by 10. MP fires from way outside. And another three for Milwaukee. With how well MP has been playing lately, it's a little surprising, Greg, that more fans haven't gotten behind him.
Yeah, I mean, he's giving them what they want, unless what they wanted was Shep on. Then it'll take a lot of great nights for MP to satisfy those fans.
Thomas against Connaughton. 5 to shoot. Curry outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got his second basket.
Well, the quick trigger and soft touch. This is what Seth Curry is paid to do. Ready on the catch-and-shoot opportunity.
Wow. You are as good a shooter as he is. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
MP from deep three-point land.
I missed it.
Another miss by
I keep
MP.
missing it, bro.
It's trailed by 7. Bridges passes to Simmons. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, Ben Simmons, because of his size, inside, he is a dangerous force.
Clark outside. The long distance three is buried. Clark's got 21.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
On the wing, Johnson. Outside, Thomas. Passes it to Bridges. Back to Thomas. Ingles against Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Good D by Lopez.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And that one's good from Connaughton.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Thomas. Outside Curry. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. No good from Clark. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. It's a 10-point game.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And it's blocked.
Bro, I was out of stamina, bro.
Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
It's Thomas on the wing. He's defended by Connaughton. Puts it up from 12. Nice jump shot. Good. Thomas got it back down to single digits for the Nets.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Chalk up 2 there.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
To the paint. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
Milwaukee leading by 8. Clark outside. On deep. Connects from three-point range. Clark's got 26 points.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
And Simmons kicks to Bridges. Back to Simmons. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
Connaughton finds Clark. A 3-ball. And it's in. He nails the buzzer beater.
big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Curry, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard.
You have to wrap Brook Lopez up, right? Because this guy's so adept at using those long arms to get his shot off.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Drew Holiday is checked in for...
Substitution on the court.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Shoots from the right block, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
Outside for Thomas. Shot clock at 5.
And that's a great job by Giannis of altering the shot. This has been a dominant performance defensively. And you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The dive for the ball.
Oh.
Thomas with the ball. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Memphis. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
This is a real specialty of Ben Simmons, the ability to go after it on the glass.
Down low. Portis kicks to Clark. Fires the three, and again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
4 on the shot clock. The 3 from Thomas. That doesn't go either for Thomas. Milwaukee leading by 21. Here's Covington, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Jay Crowder's checked in for the Bucks. Joe Ingles comes in for Grayson Allen.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Dinwiddie kicks to Bridges. Johnson outside. To the wing right side. To halt the run. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now, here's Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. Buries it from three-point range. Dinwiddie's got 6 in the quarter.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Clark outside. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Three-pointer. Brooklyn with the rebound. Simmons got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Dinwiddie. To the middle. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Dinwiddie. 6 points for Ben Simmons.
He's been a marksman this period. Their shot mechanics finally in sync.
Clark kicks to Connaughton. Back to Clark. Fires from deep.
Oh my gosh, I can't hit no shot.
Simmons got his 5th rebound in this one. In the corner, it's Bridges. Outside Thomas. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. Intentional fouls, replay reviews. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
And Clark has got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play.
Oh my God.
From 3-point range. Dinwiddie outside. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Off with the layup. MP fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Oh, man, what a shot. He hit that from another time zone.
It's Thomas on the wing. Over Ingles. Sinks the 15-footer. Thomas got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
MP from deep 3-point land. That
Oh,
shot off the mark.
that could have went in, bruh. Ah, cheesy for that one.
Outside Thomas. Johnson against Crowder. Dinwiddie left side. From outside, off the mark. Fast break points aside. They've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, trust is what they're missing, guys. You've got to keep moving the ball and shoot with confidence. Ultimately,
look at that, bro.
Happen well when you play together.
Kicks to Simmons. Connaughton against Thomas. High arcing shot. He's off on that one. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have
49.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's. Substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Clark, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Carter in. Good! Another from 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping.
I'm going to be Jason Tatum and I'm going to be Klay Thompson.
He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets.
Then I'm being in the record books all alone.
This is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. Carter out there with Clark. And it connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Thomas against Clark. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. First free throw is good. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players.
Good! Another from 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there.
I'm sorry. I was scratching my head.
He's going to hammer it home when you do.
And the crowd letting him know they appreciate his greatness.
Well, he's been nothing less than great. 3-pointers at a historic level.
I'll tell you, we knew he could shoot with range, but this barrage of threes has been nothing short of spectacular.
Your Young Bucks dancers. Give them a round of applause.
Bucks leading by 21. MP fires from way outside.
Oh my God.
But it's off the mark. Here's Simmons, and it's going to be a goaltending call here. So
what?
That's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Bridges against Clark. From the arc. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got 5 assists tonight. Milwaukee's got more than a 50% success rate on their 3-pointers since halftime.
Oh, the game went down so fast.
Kicks it out.
All right, let's go.
Takes the 3. Hands it from downtown.
We're going to get this build up so fast, bro.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Simmons can't get it to go.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Clark against Bridges. It's hauled in by Thomas.
I really want to make a half court.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Nets. Inside.
That's all I want to make.
Kicks to Bridges.
With this tape, I won.
Movement by Brooklyn. And Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Hey, Dan, you do not want. Oh, my. I hate when they put Ben Simmons on me. But it's cool, though.
Driving to the basket. Another one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Thomas passes to Claxton. In the corner, it's Bridges. 5 on the clock. Thomas finds Bridges. And again, it's the Nets missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And good! There's another. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance.
Oh, my God.
And the foul called on MP.
Second team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Drew Holiday's checked in for Joe Ingles. Bridges outside. Simmons inside. He's against.
Ain't no way that
Shots
nigga made
by
that.
Simmons.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help. And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say, because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Clark against Simmons. Outside Thomas. There's the pass to Johnson. Bridges kicks to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Fires from the line. And that one goes long.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I think they're going to take me out the
He's
game.
got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
That one is no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Clark outside. There's the 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Milwaukee, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And there have been 2 very different performances. Checked in for Milwaukee. Dragic comes in for Carter. The Bucks have gone 7-15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%, setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Johnson, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 slot.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Bridges outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. To the inside. And stolen by Portis. Clark for 3. Again, what an avalanche. 71 points and no end in sight.
Fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
On the wing, Bridges. And against the basket, officials blowing the whistle. Chance at the line for one more.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Noel's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Royce O'Neal comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Edmund Sumner's checked in for Johnson. And it's Mills in for Dinwiddie. Clark for 3. And another one.
He is simply unconscious here tonight. Nobody can stop him right now.
GA, the points keep coming, and he's climbing up that scoring ladder. 3rd on the list, well in sight.
And his scoring tonight has dropped him into the conversation with some of the all-time greats. I'm talking about names like Wilt Chamberlain and Kobe Bryant.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Wow.
Let's see.
Patty Mills is about winning, guys, and if that means finding the open man, he'll do just that.
And they're bringing you up close and personal.
Okay.
TNT 5G Slam.
Now I'm missing.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Clark right side. 3-pointer. Drills the 3-pointer.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And Clark over to help. Beyond the arc. And Patrick Mills gets the 3.
Okay, Mailman.
Mills has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And one team is just completely outclassed.
And good, he hits it again.
And that score moving him clear into 3rd all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either.
He surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's less famous scoring mark from 1961, and Kobe Bryant now in his sights.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition.
Yet another bucket.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game.
And with 81 in the rearview mirror, he only has the great Wilt Chamberlain and his 100 mark left, a record nobody thought would be touched. But this is the closest anybody has ever come, making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing.
I just want to be Kobe Bryant.
Free throw good. Mills.
Patty Mills considered one of the best teammates in the NBA, and everyone's so happy that he was able to come up huge in helping his native Australia win their first medal in the Summer Games. What a story.
And that one's good by Clark.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Mills passes to Bridges. Lopez with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Here's Mills. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their.
Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Hey, congrats on the win. Now, it looked like you were in attack mode from...
Yeah, I definitely came out looking to put in work. You know,
MP, what's up, bro?
T-Mac, man, what, you here to see me?
Yeah, I'm here to see you.
All right, so what'd you do to get past that?
Man, I needed to talk to someone.
A little bit of a hybrid, kind of a lockdown / shooting guard, you know, still be able to get event. So
at this stage of the season, balancing minutes is a top priority for a lot of teams, Brent.
Yeah, it's such a grind, and so teams are trying.
He's checked in for the Bucks. Clark comes in for Ingles.
One shot.
On the floor for New York. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here's Clark for three. Buries it from three. The front office got a lot of blowback when they made MP their first-round pick. Most of the fans had their eyes set on Shep Owens.
I know it was a tough decision. As a GM, you don't want to alienate your fan base, but at the same time, you have to do what you think is best for the club in the long term.
Middleton, no good for New York. They've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Here's Barrett. Rebounded by the Bucks. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And in that one, the bench came to play. Gave the team a bunch of points and energy to put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in
I will be getting
and
this
played well.
girl
So
so
punch off the
fast.
bench,
So
a big factor in that win.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
On the clock. Pass to Rose. From deep. And it's quickly. That time on the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists tonight. And here's Clark for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Quickly outside. Back to Rose. Over Holiday. Rose can't connect. Milwaukee's gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And the reliability of what Drew Holiday brings to the hardwood, it's about that menacing defense night after night with great hands and great instinct. Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Rose outside. To the inside. Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
Well, Brent, after years of being an elite defender, Holiday is finally getting the recognition he deserves.
And the best part of guys like this, PA, is that ask other guards around the league what it's like to introduce your offensive game to a guy like Drew Holiday. They will tell you he's one of the best perimeter defenders that you're going to find.
Now a timeout called by New York. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
And they'll meet 3 times overall. A little bit of a tone setter here tonight.
And I don't know if I'm going to call these guys rivals, but as conference opponents, they're still familiar with each other. Neither team will want to give an inch in this first meeting.
And the Knicks making a change here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. Hart's checked in for Barrett. And it's Grimes in for Rose. MP way outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Hart. Second chance effort. And he sinks the layup.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
MP way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Clark's got 17 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Quickly passes to Hart. Back to Quickly. Pass to Hart. Here's Grimes. 4-3. It's hauled in by Portis. Quickly against Clark. There's the 3. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Grimes looking for his first basket. Still in this one. That shot missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Connects from downtown.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3.
Back to Quickly. Pass to Hartenstein. Quickly with the ball to stop the run. Crowder grabs the miss.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
MP way outside. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And here's New York now, coming off a win against the Hornets.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Chalk up 2 there. Quickly's got 12 points.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
And with a drive like that, you have to ignore the scoreboard and just appreciate the energy he's still playing with. Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
From 7, count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
Clark outside. He gets it off. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And so it's Milwaukee with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be right back after this word.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your...
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Topping out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Grimes in at the 2.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Outside Hart. Rose outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Hart. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And the 3 off target. Milwaukee shooting has been incredible, 72%.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Rose against Clark, outside Hart. Pass to Grimes. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
So true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Milwaukee. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for New York.
Next foul. Obi Toppin. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Milwaukee.
He misses the free throw. Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s, to your era, and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, B.A., let alone talking about players and their skills.
Shot clock at 3.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart clock, if you will.
And he gets that one. Clark's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Rose, the pass to Barrett. Back to Rose. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Get down on the block. Giannis is going to use that length defensively and get his hands all over any shot attempt.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Rose outside. A shot to stop the drought. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
A big strength of Rose. He has spent lots of time on becoming a better shooter, and it shows.
And here's Clark for 3. It's not going to go for him. New York goes the other way with it.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Here's Hart. And the layup is good off the glass.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, a key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Allie.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
For 3, Barrett. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Rose. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York.
Checking in for the Nets, Mitchell Robinson.
Clark outside. 3-pointer. And again for 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Hart can't hit.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see.
Good! Another from 3.
Splashes home another 3, and he moves into second place with that make.
Well, you got to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going in. He just keeps raining down the threes. Pass to Randall. To the middle to end the run. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, BA. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
A former first-round pick, Josh Hart, really trying to get some of his mojo back in terms of shooting the ball from distance. He still scores it with consistency, though.
And with Josh Hart, Brent, really able to stretch the floor for these guys.
Well, playing the 2 and the 3, maybe a little undersized, but took more three-pointers last year, trying to gain some confidence there. And if he's at 35, 36%, that's going to open a lot for him and his team.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
An excellent finisher who loves to bring the intensity. Rose will challenge anybody at the rim.
And the first one at the line is good.
This might make you feel old, but Derrick Rose won his MVP over a decade ago. The 2011 season. Whew, that was something special.
And the Bucks making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Here's Clark. Banked it in off the glass. Clark's got 59 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
D. Rose in 2011, MVP for his hometown team, the Chicago Bulls.
And what a year. Top 10 in scoring and assists. He just won that vote in a landslide. That Bulls team winning 62 games, and it beat up on a loaded Eastern Conference. That was LeBron's first Miami season, and Boston still had the big 3. Derrick Rose was getting it done.
Beyond the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Barrett passes to Rose. Inside. Hart. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Rose has got 5 assists in the game. Clark against Rose. Clark outside. Takes a 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Barrett. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Pass to Middleton. Clark up top, guarded by Rose. 3-pointer. Hart pulls it in. New York has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Rose can't connect.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
The Knicks shooting only 39% so far in the game. Randall left side. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Randall's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Randall's teammates loving seeing this. Shots like this are helping out this offense. He's taking the lead.
Pass to Middleton. Launches a 3. Kept alive. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
I just don't see how you climb back.
Dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Bucks ahead, running away with this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. And the Bucks making a change here. Clark's checked in. It's Barrett on the wing. Middleton covering.
And this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
Middleton is the 3, with Giannis playing the power forward. MP is out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And the basket coming out of the break. Outside Barrett. Kicks it to Quickly. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance. Quickly's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
It's been a perfect start coming out of the half. I mean, you have to really love the execution.
Randall right side. Back to Quickly. Plenty of space. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 11.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
High arcing shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Well, Brent, for this Milwaukee organization, how big was keeping Giannis?
Well, BA, could you just give me another synonym for massive? I'll take all of them. Because obviously, it is all about Giannis. And the title in 2021 helped big time to keep him in Milwaukee. But imagine if they lost him and went back to square one. You just don't replace guys who are this special.
The free throw drops for Quickly.
You think back in that 21 season, finally the Knicks breaking back into the playoffs. You know, it had been 7 years since they got there, and Coach Thibodeau receiving the Coach of the Year honor, well deserved.
Toppin, he's checked in for New York. Grimes comes in for Rose. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. It was such an impressive season, and yet New York couldn't quite replicate their success the following year, Brett.
Yeah, BA, they made some moves, and they were hoping to bolster the roster in some ways, but it just didn't go as expected, and now they're retooling again.
Outstanding dribble drive, and that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You know, BA, even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Middleton finds Clark. For 3. Another one! Unconscious. Quickly outside. It's Barrett on the wing. Middleton covering. Kicks it to Quickly. Clock at 6. Pass to Grimes. Let's go with a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And here's Clark for three. He can't get that one to fall. The Knicks go the other way with it. They'll take on the Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse after this one. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Pass to Grimes. Back to Quickly. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I give a ton of credit to the Bucks front office. Beyond trading for Holiday and, of course, re-signing Giannis, you love how they filled in with those guys around that star power.
The first free throw is good. Well, Brent, seems like every year the Bucks have to replace a key rotation player.
Yeah, and tricky because they don't have the financial wherewithal to spend a ton of money with the contracts that have been given out. So it's about the right fit, the right personnel, and I think front office and coaching staff do a great job of identifying who those players are.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Here's Grimes. 6 points for him. Pass to Hart. That one drops for him. Hart's got 7 points in the game. And the Bucks with the possession here. Clark outside. There's the triple. And yes, another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Hart finds Quickly. Over to the wing. Outside Hart. Pass to Toppin. Just 5 on the clock. Quickly from outside. Drops in the three. Quickly's got 25 points.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Quickly against Clark. Fires for three. And that one's good. Clark for three.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
McBride, he's checked in for Quickly. New York has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Here's McBride. Clark covers. A nice shot by McBride.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And the Bucks shooting 70% from the field. A performance that has been fun to watch. And here's Clark for three. That one no good. For New York, they've gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Offline with a three. From downtown, the Knicks pull it in. Here's McBride. Over to the left wing. Connaughton against Hart. Pass to McBride. He tries for three. No good. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's got 13. Holiday passes to Clark. From the arc. And they get it back. Portis uses the glass to finish the layup. Portis has got 8.
A big board. And a bigger putback from Bobby Portis.
Pass to Grimes. And here's Hart. From deep three-point range. McBride can't get it to go. Now the Bucks with it. Down low. Here's Clark. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
New York shooting about 41%. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Toppin. Now it's Hart, covered by Connaughton. 5 to shoot. Lets a three fly. Offensive board.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Antetokounmpo finds Clark. From outside the arc. Oh, another one falls.
That puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
Man, I'm at a loss for words. His has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see. Out to the wing, looking to end the run. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. And here's Clark for three. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
I don't know where the shoulder starts and the arms end for Giannis, but it makes him dangerous on the offensive glass.
Pass to Grimes. Here's McBride. 27 seconds left in the third. Here's Grimes. He has 6.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook.
Look for Milwaukee. Matthews. He's checked in for Ingles. Clark comes in for Connaughton, and Dragic is subbed in for Carter. Clark outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The Bucks rebound. From behind the arc. And good. There's another.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages. So on the floor for the Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett in at the 3. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Grant.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randall credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
And yes, there's been growth in Julius Randle and his game year after year, adding little things, but this big man focuses on playing to his strengths.
The Knicks making a switch here. Sims, he's checked in for Robinson. Jeffries comes in for Barrett. Fournier's checked in for Quickly. And it's McBride in for Rose. And here's Clark for 3. And it's good! He hits another one!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bucks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage.
Another one falls! Amazing!
He is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
And that score moves him into 2nd place for most points in a game. Pass to Jeffries. There's 42 seconds left in the 4th. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Fournier, takes the 12-footer and hits it.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Clark outside. From deep. Off target with the shot. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Great game tonight. You guys really dominated on offense. And you...
Facts, man. Come on, we out here.
Uh-huh.
MP, you got a minute?
Of course, sure.
What's this I hear about you working on some initiative to earn more fans?
Look, man, I've been meaning
I thought I was clear with you. Basketball comes first. End of story.
It does. But I got a lot of people in my ear telling me I gotta do other stuff too, man.
What, Freddie? What did I tell you about
You
him?
know, I know what you said about Freddie, but just because you don't like him doesn't mean he's gonna disappear.
I told you, you talk to me if he gives you a hard time.
He's not giving me a hard time, Othello. The things that I do outside of the court does not distract me from what I need to do on the court or for this team.
I need you focused.
I am focused.
You are a critical building block for the future of this franchise.
I get it. And I appreciate it. I really, really do. But you gotta really trust me on this one. Because I got this.
This is a 6'7" build with max wingspan. He's got an 86 driving dunk with an 85 three-pointer, so he can do it inside and out. But on top of it, he has a 99 steal and an 86 perimeter to go along with 84 speed, 84 acceleration. A really all-around build that he can do.
Looking at the explosiveness on the floor tonight, Steve, this game should be filled with highlight reel plays.
I love it, Kevin. Fans love watching these matchups, and we do too.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich are their guards. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Hunter in at the three. The shot by Holiday, no good. Stolen by Holiday. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Middleton against Hunter. Milwaukee making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Collins finds Capella. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Smitty, we know with Clint Capella, one of his great skills is his pick and roll ability.
He is a great partner, Kevin, in the pick and roll set. Sets solid screens, draws help defenders, finishes strong. Guards love having Clint as a roller for them. You know, this is part of the book on defending Capella. Teams often try to make him earn his points at the line.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Great update, David. Thanks. It'll be fascinating, Greg, to watch them try to slow down these shooters.
No question. That's the focus defensively. But then, on the offensive end, they have to get production of their own.
The way this league is going, you have to play great defense and you have to score to keep up.
And here is Hunter after the three-pointer from Clark. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Fires it up. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now, here's Clark. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. One of the big talking points with MP. Can he make the leap to the pro game? Craig, you think his game translates?
Skills-wise, he was tremendous in the college game. The question is the physical side. We'll have to find out if MP can handle it.
Clark for three. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
The Hawks leading by 6. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Collins against Giannis. Collins kicks to Young. 6 to shoot. He can't get that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. In this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Rarely frazzled. They played with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Crowder comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Drew Holiday. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Capella. Okongwu comes in for John Collins. Bays checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Griffin subbed in for Bogdanovich.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Here's Clark. And that one, good. Clark's got 14 points.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
To the middle. Here's Fernando. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game. Clark against Young. From deep three-point range, and he nails the three. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from Clark.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talent. The rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. Milwaukee with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Clark for 3. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Clark for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Now, here's Okongwu. Defended by Crowder. Here's Young. Another shot. Fernando, that's good. Fernando's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Young outside from 10 feet out. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 3.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And that one's good by Clark.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The 3. Fernando pulls it in. Atlanta's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Allen against Griffin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Bobby Portis.
Clearly for the foul.
The Hawks have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. That free throw good from Griffin. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Bucks trail. From 15 feet away, no good from Clark. And the Hawks with possession. Here's Bay. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bay's got 5 now.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Lets it go from 11. Milwaukee with the rebound. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, I think the perimeter game is what helped them in that one. Consistent from out beyond the arc.
We talk a lot about shot selection, and we saw why. You want to avoid empty possessions.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Bucks ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
Please give a big round of applause for your...
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
A talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. Clark is out there with Holiday, and it's Portis in at the center position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Fernando. That's in coming off the assist from Young. Fernando's got it all tied up now for the Hawks. MP looking around. No good from outside.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Young pass to Fernando. Just 5 on the clock. Young inside. Lopez is there. Giannis with some nice D. Clark for 3. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a...
Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
So far for me, they found a lot of good shots in the mid-range. They've been fearless attacking with the jump shot.
And they've also done a great job converting their opportunities at the stripe. Lots of chances and making the most of it.
The future of DeAndre Hunter is bright. A versatile player who wants to be great, in my opinion.
A floater. Here's Okongwu. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists here tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And that one's good by Clark.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Poked away and stolen by MP. Launches the three, and another three from Milwaukee.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Pass to Okongwu. There's the dish to Hunter. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's 15 points for Bojan Bogdanovich.
A wing with good size and the ability to knock down threes. Bogdanovich.
Good! Another from three.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Guys, no question, Trae Young is one of the most exciting players right now in the entire league.
Kevin, everything is within range for him. A great passer and shooter in his own right. Young can take over a game any given night.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for Atlanta.
2 minutes remaining in the
Clark
second.
for three.
2 minutes.
Rebound Atlanta. Fernando's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
1:43 left to play here in the half. Clark against Young. Shoots the three. Connects again from distance.
He is unstoppable here. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands GA by himself for 3rd place in most threes all time. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. Clark for three. Another bucket. Wow!
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Young against Clark. Bogdanovich wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Yes, sir. Bogey answers the call.
Clark for three. It's good from long range. Clark's got 55.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
No good from Clark. The Hawks leading. Bay with it. He's got 5. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Allen. The kick out to Young. Clock at 4. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
The confidence Trae Young plays with is really something. It helps him be such a thorn.
Oh, he got it to go!
I can't believe it.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
I didn't think that shot had any chance of going in. Just shows you that anything can happen in this game.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks lead by 1. And we'll return shortly. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. The wing pairing is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Young in at the point. Outside Bogdanovich. Feeds to Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Clark.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Hunter against Middleton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Catching the defender out of position, DeAndre Hunter.
Trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
That's good from Young.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Holiday, the pass to Clark. For 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Inside, here's Okongwu. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Okongwu's now got 6 points.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Clark for 3. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Johnson for 3. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young.
3 points.
Young's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Clark outside. From downtown, sinks the three-pointer. Clark's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Milwaukee.
How about his aggressiveness from 3? He caught fire in the first half. Now hits his second one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
To the left wing. Bay against Connaughton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Brook Lopez is checked in for Chris Middleton.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Sadiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch-and-shoot triples made in the NBA.
And a change for the Hawks. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Johnson. Clark outside. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Back to Young. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Roy, you were talking about how Bay is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And yep, another basket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Connaughton against Bay. Lays it up and banks it in. Bay's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Smooth move by Sadiq Bey. Staying agile and getting past the defender.
Launches it. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Bogdanovic against Holiday. Now here's Bay. He's got 9. The pass to Okongwu. Basket counts. Okongwu's now got 8 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Clark for 3. A shot off that time, and it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. 1:12 left in the third quarter of the game. Young against Clark. From past the arc, hits the three-point bomb. And the Bucks lead by 18.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Young from outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Clark outside. Fires the 3. Hits it again. Wow!
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
there is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Young with no one around. Misses off the left iron.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
They get it back. And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And I love it when Lopez attacks inside. Even with contact, he can find a way to score.
For the game, shooting 5 of 7 at the line.
Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Hawks.
That's good from Young.
2 shots.
And so Young nails them both. Bucks leading by 21. Clark outside. Lets it go with a 3. Good! Another from 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for 2nd for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Dallas and Lopez hold down the post for him. Holiday out there with Clark, and it's Ingles in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Down low, and the dunk by Capella.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with 1 or 2 hands.
Clark for 3. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Here's the floater.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
And again for 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives. Young's shot is off.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting. And listen to this crowd. They are letting him hear it.
Greg, as well they should. One of the great three-point shooting displays we've seen in league history.
Man, oh man, he's putting on a show. This may be the best long-range shooting display I...
So it's the Hawks now. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that chance.
And got it! Another basket.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
I mean, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts in time for the second most points in an NBA game. What a historic night. Here's Collins. Giannis with some nice D.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Clark for three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And it's the Hawks ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Young dishes to Hunter. And they call an illegal screen here.
And there it is on a night when he's been so efficient.
Clark against Hunter. Clark outside. From deep. Rebound Atlanta. And here's Bogdanovich. He kicks to Okongwu. We talk about players. Steve, we talk about coaches and GMs, but not too much about owners and their effect on the game and the organization.
Kevin, the owners for me are A1. It starts from the top. They're the ones who hire the team president, GMs, and coaches. And certainly, there's some teams who have some great owners.
Young's checked in for Clint Capella. And even 3-on-3 break. And it's Young. Good time on the assist from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 6th assist on the night. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
The Hawks trail by 21. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
So quick. Get Bogey the ball, and he'll knock him down.
Clark outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
To stop the drought. They get the rebound.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Hunter on the wing. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Bogdanovich against Clark. Launches a 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one.
Here's Bogdanovich. The second chance effort. And the layup good by Collins.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
Clark for 3. Good. That's another bucket.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Bobby Portis.
In the paint, Capella can be so aggressive. The foul isn't going to hold his shot back.
He doesn't get the second one. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for Milwaukee. The lead is 15. The tray. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Now Dragic. Clark for 3. Good, he hits again.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
And he has now passed Wilt Chamberlain's legendary mark of 100 points, one that stood for over a half a century. Unimaginable.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight.
Wow, you really showed out tonight. Is this the best?
Thanks, John. You know, I was just happy to...
What do you say to the people who question the wisdom of your decision?
I'd say they probably don't know me very well or what I'm all about.
Okay, what are you all about?
Lifting up those around me, Nate. Are you not listening? I mean, on the court and off the court. I've been doing that since day one. But in a new city with a new fan base.
I was wondering if I could ask you about Nate White's report that you've been asked to participate in PR initiatives by the team.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I think it sounds like a really cool idea, and I'm wondering if you can talk about maybe some of the things.
Hey, I'd just like to clear something up really quickly.